All right, it's time for arms. I kind of felt like, I don't know, just kind of overly fatigued today, but nothing crazy enough to like actually cancel like lifting or anything. Just a little fatigued, and luckily it's not like a leg day or something. It's just arms, so it's not really gonna affect it that much. Oh God. Keeping it probably pretty simple. Triceps, push downs, maybe skull crushers again. I don't know if I'm gonna do dips this time. I might just do push downs and skull crushers, and then biceps. I mean, it doesn't get much simpler than biceps, honestly. I'm loving the cable curl. Get that constant tension, and oh my God. Well, I am loving the dumbbell curls, alternating dumbbell curls, so we'll do those again. I don't know. The only other thing I could think to throw in there would be like easy bar. Jeez. But honestly, I just prefer dumbbell. That way I can isolate each bicep individually and make sure they're getting worked equally. So yeah. Shit, it's already 7 o'clock. So I won't be in there more than probably 45 minutes to an hour at the most. So my calorie consumption, I think, is where it should be right now. I am about to go back to work though, so I might have to up it a couple hundred calories once I'm working like on a daily basis, like, strenuously working. But for now, 2,000 calories is good. The only thing is 2,000 calories I don't think is low enough when I'm not doing cardio. So I did my cardio. I ended up going, I messed up. I ate some candy, all right? I ate a little bit of candy. When I get home, I'll probably do an extra half hour on the seated bike to make up for it. Not like it's going to completely reverse the effects, but it'll help, get my oh my God. Oh, I'm trying not to yawn so much, but Jesus. I'm trying not to do that kind of crap, but sometimes I just get craving like something sweet so bad. I saw this recipe on Instagram I'm gonna have to try. It's like egg whites and cocoa powder and I think ice and I don't know, something else that makes it like seem almost like the consistency of like pudding or something. It looked really good. Might be better than drinking them, but I did drink my egg whites again today. Honestly, it is the easiest way to get them down. But like, the reason why I do the egg whites at all is because it's just straight. It's just like basically straight up protein. Like, and I wish I enjoyed eating them somehow, but they just, I don't know. Every way I've made them, I've even tried to make them into like an omelet, and I just don't really like it that much. One day I will give it another shot, but just for now, I'm just gonna kind of stick with my drinking method. It really tastes like, if you just put it out of your head for a few seconds, that it's not like you're drinking actual eggs. Like, just try to imagine it's just like water or something. Like, it actually tastes kind of like sugar water. Because I drank them today. I didn't put cocoa powder in it or maple syrup or honey or anything. I just drank them plain, and they went down like nothing, honestly. Like I drink them really quickly, and it's like every time I do it, it's just another 50 grams of protein, like just like that. So it's like I really don't mind doing it. We'll see what I do in the future. I might switch it up, but for right now, we'll just keep doing it this way. I might get some zero sugar, like chocolate syrup to put in it or something, and it'll help. We'll see what happens, but the meal planning is kind of hard, honestly. But like, since I'm gonna be like away from home again, working away from home again, like I feel like I need to meal plan if I'm going to stay consistent, because I'm not going to have access to the kitchen as often. So I need to be bringing a meal and like having my whole day's eating kind of planned out, which like right now I'm working on it. Like I'm kind of just figuring out how I'm wanting to do it, and it's a little bit harder than I thought it would be. Definitely it's easier when I'm using foods like ground turkey, because ground turkey is just like straight up protein. Like it makes it a lot easier. So ground turkey, chicken breast, like that makes it easy. But I'm still gonna have some. Let's be real. I'm still gonna have some ground beef in there and some steak at some point. And probably, honestly, on the days that I do steak, I'll just move some of. Like I'll move like a meal out of the way and I'll just replace it with the steak, because that's not like an everyday thing anyways. Wow, eating ground beef has been and definitely probably will be an everyday occurrence. I really enjoy my ground beef. I'm trying not to yawn, man. Shit. So the hardest thing really for me is the eating, though. Like I get so hungry. I've always like, when I bulked up intentionally to 205, I went from like 160 to 205. It was like nothing, and I had to stop because I put on too much body fat. It's like eating is just easy. It comes very easily to me, so I just gotta get it in my head. All right, I'm dieting down. This is what I want. I want to get you notice I don't put in the titles of these videos getting lean. I'm getting shredded. Like I want to get fucking shredded. Like I want to get lean as fuck. Like I want to get definitely under like 10% body fat. And obviously that's not like a realistic like thing to maintain. Like that's not healthy by any means. Like to stay there, like you don't want to stay at like 7% or 6% body fat, but just to be there like temporarily, just for the looks, like just for a minute, it's not gonna hurt you, it's not gonna be bad for you. So that's kind of my goal here, is I just want to get really lean, just maybe not even like 6%, just more like 8% body fat around there, and then that'll give me a good baseline for the bulk, because then when I bulk up, I'm gonna really watch my calories and not do it too fast and not put on a bunch of body fat. That way, when I want to get lean back down, I'm not gonna have to freaking strip away a huge layer of body fat. I've always had like a decent amount of body fat, so it's kind of always been a goal of mine in the back of my head, like one of these days I'm gonna get fucking shredded, and this time I fucking mean it. I'm gonna get fucking shredded. It's my real fucking ambition here to fucking get it done. So I don't want to be one of these guys who's kind of on the forever bulk, So I think that's enough said. It's let's get in there and let's fucking get arms. have to go down weight for the next one. Let's do one more of those. All right, this is my last set of rope push downs. And then I'm gonna do skull crushers. And then I'll come back here and I'll do straight bar push downs, and that's gonna be it. Oof. All right, that's pretty good. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh, that's perfect weight. Whew. Oh my god, these feel better every time. Oh god, alright. Alright, let's go. That's enough of this. Let's go back to push downs. Whew. I've already got a pretty fucking crazy pump, and I've only done 5 sets. I don't know how many more it's gonna take. Ooh. Let's do one more and we'll make it a drop set. Drop it. Okay. Oh, oh my God, that's it. Oh shit. Almost fell over. Alright. I don't even think I need another one. My triceps are pretty, I don't know. I'm gonna take a minute to decide. I don't know if that might be it. Alright, I decided one more for good measure. Same thing. Same weight, drop set, everything, same. Okay, yeah, that's enough. Let's move on. Starting out with dumbbells this time. Okay. Oh my God. That is good enough. Probably 2 more of those. Okay. All right. Oh my God. Okay. One more of those. I have a fucking crazy pump already. All right, last dumbbell set. And then I'll go do cable curls. Oh my god, I'm done. Okay. Ooh, I burnt out on those. Let's do cable curls. Alright, let's do this. Oh god, that was too heavy. Gotta do drop set. Shit. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I don't want that to happen next time, so I gotta drop the weight for the next one. Alright, this one should go better. Alright. Let's do another one like that. I don't think my biceps really need much more work. They are fucking pumped to the max. We'll do a drop set, and then this is it for arms. What was that? I did 3 bicep. This will be my 3rd cable, so that's only 6 sets. I think I only did 7 sets for triceps, or no, I might have done 8. But this is it. I mean, they're as pumped as they're gonna get. The more I do sets, I'm honestly just gonna lose my pump, so there's not much of a point. I'm trying to maintain muscle mass, not build muscle mass right now anyways. Let's drop it. That's it. I'm done. I am done. Oh my god. Whew. No pump check this time. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna see myself in the mirror time, like every once in a while, but it's just more for the video's sake. Like, by the time I do it again in 30 days, there should be enough of a difference where it'll kind of add some shock value. I'll be able to look at the video and be like, holy shit, look what I fucking did. So, but from a day to day, I'm not going to see much difference. But I'm going to hit the sauna and then get out of here. You know what? No sauna today. No. You see, that was a little bit of psychology going on there. I kind of had it in my head, you know what, I don't have to go home and do the bike. I can just stay here and do the sauna. I'll burn some calories in the sauna. It's not really that different. No, that was rubbing me wrong a little bit. I feel like I was kind of trying to get myself out of sitting on the cardio bike for 30 minutes. Not this time, though. I'm gonna get home, eat, and then I'm gonna plant myself on my little bike for 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna go to bed. But none of this None of this getting out of cardio shit. Now, the sauna is definitely really good, and I love it, but it's not going to be a replacement. I went over my calories. I'm going to do an extra 30 minutes today. That's just what it is. So that was a pretty nasty pump, though. I feel like my pumps haven't really gotten, like, it isn't like my pumps have decreased in quality or anything from the beginning so far. That might just mean, you know, I'm not in that much of a deficit just yet. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm 5'9". I'm right now, this morning I was 188.6. So I don't think I should have to go too freaking low to get, you know, freaking shredded. Probably a few hundred calories more at the least by the time I'm done. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll definitely see. We'll see where the averages are out. Probably not the end of this week, but the week after. We'll see how I average out. And if I'm losing about a pound per week, then cool, I'll just keep it here. But if not, I'm gonna end up taking another like 150 calories away. So, but I'm definitely losing more now than I was before. Before I was kind of really sitting around like 194, 193, like kind of bouncing around there. I even, like, I kind of had a little bit of a cheat day with we went out to dinner and stuff, or well, it was lunch. We went to a diner and I didn't really track it. And then I bounced way up by like a few pounds. Came right back down the next day, but geez, this guy's lights are pretty bright here behind me. Can I change the brightness? No. Arms is simple, man. I'm not going to complicate it. Every now and again, I'm going to throw in those declined dumbbell curls, because those are nasty. The sting I get off of those is pretty freaking crazy. But triceps, you have like a pressing movement, close grip bench, dips. You know, you have push downs, you have skull crushers. That's it. I mean, what else really is there? I guess I do see people doing that behind the head stuff, kind of like up here, like over the head stuff. And I've done it with like a dumbbell and it felt pretty good, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess I've seen, like, they say it's the most like scientifically optimal way to hit it, but for me, I freaking feel my triceps just fine doing just the normal crap, you know. I don't know if it's really necessary. Sometimes with like the super science based lifter stuff, I feel like it's a little too much, like a little unnecessary. When if you just go in and you go really freaking hard, like, you're gonna do enough to fucking hit the target muscles, as long as you're using good technique and, you know, you're not like just straight up ego lifting where you're like doing way too much weight so you can't even really hit the target muscles. Like, I think you're gonna be fine. Like, I mean, you guys see in my videos, I don't like overdo it with the weights, but I'm also going into a deficit, and the last thing I want is to get injured by any means. Now, if I was like, when I was bulking up to 205, I mean, I was really trying to push the weights, and I was doing squat, bench, deadlift. Like, I was pretty hardcore. I mean, but now I wasn't going below like 6 reps for working sets. I did go for like my maxes, like 3 rep max or 2 rep max, I did 3 rep max for bench and deadlift, and I did 2 rep max for squat. And that was enough for me, man. I didn't need to find out my single rep max. It's not really that big of a deal to me. But I was pretty happy for that. Now going into the next bulk, not that I should really think about that too much right now. I should really try to stay focused on cutting and not food. Like I used to watch a lot of food channel and stuff, and I keep getting stuff like that in my YouTube, and it's so hard not to watch. But the training for the bulk is gonna be a lot different than last time I kind of bulked up, which I'd barely even call it bulk. It was really more of like a dirty bulk. I wasn't tracking much, but the training is definitely going to be different. I'm not going to be doing just straight up squat, bench, deadlift. Oops. You guys flew away there for a second. But I'm not going to be doing like squat, bench, deadlift. I don't really see much of a point of deadlifting very often. Like every once in a while I might throw it in there just for fun. I enjoy deadlifting. It feels pretty natural for me to deadlift. I think it's just because I have like good leverages for it, sort of. But I'm not gonna be doing deadlifts as much as I was before. That's for sure. I was prioritizing my squat, bench, deadlift before. Well, this time going into it, I'm gonna be first of all tracking my calories and not overeating, and then second of all, I'll be training wise, I'm going to be doing much more hypertrophy focused. Like I'm not going to be doing squat, bench, deadlift. I'll be doing more, a real back day with like a bunch of like my compounds for back day is going to be pull-ups and bent over rows. Like that'll be the most compound I go. And then besides that, I'll do pull downs, pullovers, and like cable rows or whatever, or machine rows if we go to a real gym. And then for right now, like regular benching still feels really good for me. So I'm still gonna trying it until it feels like good. But for right now, my main chest like compound is still gonna be bench and. I mean, squats, you can't go wrong with squats, like, no matter what. So I'm still going to be doing squats. But mostly it's just like the deadlift I'm going to kind of get away from a little bit. But besides that, I mean, everything else is going to stay basically the same. Enough thinking about that, though. I got to focus on the task at hand, which is getting fucking shredded. So I'm gonna get home, eat, do cardio, and then with the rest of my time probably edit, or I'm gonna really try to figure out this meal plan thing. I'm trying to really plan it out. Now this isn't something that I would like prefer to do. Like if I could just stay home all the time, I kind of like just going in the kitchen and figuring out what am I gonna do today, like having that kind of freedom. But when it comes to, going, like, spending most of the day out of the house, you kind of have to plan ahead more. So that's kind of where my head is at. I mean, I'm going to be doing my oatmeal. I'm going to be doing ground turkey, ground beef, eggs, egg whites. I don't really do a protein powder very much. I'd rather eat, like, real food. But, I mean, what else is there? Rice. Last time I went to the store, I looked for frozen onions and peppers because that's like my favorite veggies, and they didn't fucking have that shit. I was pretty fucking bummed out about it, but yeah, it's all burrito bowls for me, man. That's really the main meal of choice that I go for. It's easy, it's fucking delicious. I mean, I'm a fucking fiend for Chipotle. I had to stop eating Chipotle. I used to eat Chipotle so much that I was always ordering on the app, and I ended up having like 6,000. I didn't know that you accumulated points. I ended up having like 6,000 points, or maybe it was between 4,000 and 6,000 points. I don't remember. And we calculated it out, and I must have spent like $2,000 at Chipotle in 1 year. And it was bad. I got an email. They said that I was in the top 1% of customers for that year, and that I had ordered like 70 pounds worth of guacamole over the year. It was a real fucking problem. I don't have that problem anymore. I stopped it. But I'm still a fiend for burrito bowls. But anyways, tomorrow's legs, and I'll talk to you guys then.